Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could also be a relationship that you have currently, but there's a lack of communication. There's not a whole lot. The cards are really coming out on their own. They're just very swift. There's a desire here to connect with you as fast as possible and to talk. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right, Taurus. We have here two cards, honestly, two. Embracing the shadow, followed by grief. And these are dark and dreary. However, the rest of the cards are very positive. This is your person of interest in what they're feeling and thinking, but it could be also that you're going through the same thing. Pardon me, my throat. It's a little dry where I'm living right now, and the weather is changing. I'm going to go through the cards, and then I'm going to express to you what it is that they're feeling. So first card's the strongest. Here we have play. This is my friendship card. These two actually are my friendship cards. Play, followed by feelings and emotions, death and rebirth, relationship, laughter, grief, selfhood, nourishment. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have embracing the shadow. All right, I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, when I think of you, I think of a best friend, someone who knows how to make me laugh. I see mischief in your eyes, and I want to go out on adventures with you. I want to have fun with you. There's a part of you that makes me feel alive again, makes me feel young again, vibrant. I look at the world with a smile. And I have realized over time that I have grown feelings for you. No matter what happens, I have these feelings and emotions for you. For me, I have realized as a friend, you are that individual, even through the darkness. For me, you are that torch, that guiding light. And the fragrance that I chase in my life. The forbidden fruit. The temptation. Some things I perhaps should not be doing. Some things perhaps I should not be getting involved in. A forbidden connection. There's a risky situation sometimes when it comes to this connection. But overall, it's a sweet connection, and I want to try to make things work because I do have feelings and emotions for you. When you are happy, I'm happy. And when you are sad, my world falls apart. Nothing feels the same. So many things I have done in the past I'm not proud of it. But it was a rocky road, a rough road. Heading towards the future. I do want to put the past behind me, and going towards the future, I want there to be smooth sailing. No obstacles. Nothing. I want to put to sleep, I want to put to death all that happened before, but I want to have a rebirth of something new with you. Meaning I want to have a restart in this connection. Your fiery soul makes me feel this. I can feel that burning sensation on the inside where you and I, we should be together, we need to be together. Many moons, many nights have gone by, and I've stayed awake, staring at the ceiling, lying awake in bed, just wondering, are we supposed to be together? Can we be together? What would it be like to be in a long-term committed connection with Taurus? I see that you have friends, you have others that are with you, and I would like to be a part of that team, a part of that group. I wish I could. In you I have found a confidant, a friend, someone I can rely on, trust in with my life. When I think of you, I know that I have found someone who knows how to make me laugh. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. And for me, you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. You shine through, and you give me the light, and you share with me the warmth. And I feel loved. But I grieve now, because after all the things that you have done, now I have doubts. If you were to reach out to me, I don't know if I would be able to make you happy. I think you deserve better. But do I desire you greatly? Yes, I do. I have these feelings of remorse, regret, guilt, sadness, and melancholy. All of my days are gloomy and gray. Everything seems gray. Not even black and white, just gray. The world no longer seems and feels the same. Everything that I held dear, the brightness that you brought into my life, is now fading. That is fading over time, and I feel that this is coming. I realize that what I have done in the past was wrong. There are certain things that I should have said and I never did. And there are certain things that I never said that I should have. My actions, my words, they were important, but I dismissed that. I do know that a part of me also grieves over the fact that I've turned you into this person now who is very guarded. Sometimes you second guess yourself, always looking over your shoulder, always suspecting. Unfortunately, that is because of me. Back then when you and I had just met, for me you were a mystery, and I unwrapped that mystery. I unraveled it. I got to know you, and I became close to you. But then things changed. And because of that, because of my actions, you reacted. And with that, I see that you are now very guarded. You do not let anyone in your heart easily, like before. Once bitten, twice as shy. I see you now as somebody who has moved on. It's intimidating, actually. Self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of nourishment. For me, you are that person who is nourishing. Emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Overall, in this connection, I know that I have said and done things I'm not proud of. But you saw a side of me that I kept secret, a side that now shows you how aggressive, compulsive, and impulsive I truly am. How are you supposed to deal with that? How are you supposed to handle that? You've seen this dark side of me. This is the shadow side. And yes, I do want to change the impression that I have made. But the truth is, no matter what I do, I don't think I can ever change that. It will always remain the same. Because the impact that my actions have had, they have been intense. And maybe even, in a way, unforgivable. Right now, I do feel the sense of longing. This longing to be with you, wanting to be close to you, but knowing that I can't. Because of the things that I have said and done. For now, in my heart, I keep you close to my heart. When you're happy, I'm happy. And when you're sad, my world falls apart and I don't know what to do. But I do know one thing, Taurus. I want to have a second chance at this connection. I want to know if things can work out for us again. Maybe just one more time. I'm hoping and I'm wishing for this. All right. Taurus. It's a beautiful reading, guys. Certain things happened here and there definitely is some upsetness. What I am seeing here is your person of interest realizes what they've done is wrong. They realize who they've become. They're also seeing things differently now because they understand how you are viewing them. You see, they didn't see this before. They only realized this after the fact. Whatever happened between the both of you, it shifted this person's perspective. And this is exactly why with the relationship card, they are longing and they are wanting to be with you, even if it is difficult. Do they want to be with you? Yes, they do. Are they finding it easy connecting with you? No. This, for me, with the selfhood card, it's almost like back in the day, there was a fire, a flame burning brightly. But then something happened. And the flame was extinguished. The question is, how do we reignite this flame that once burned brightly? How does one go back into a connection and fix it? How does one do that? That is what this person is finding very difficult to do. They don't know how to do it. And in all honesty, Taurus, it's not easy. Especially if they hurt you, because I do see here the grief card, which means they also have hurt you and you are hurting. Or you may have hurt in the past, perhaps, and now you have healed. I hope you have. Also, I'm seeing the word move on. So this person does think, yes, because you had the selfhood card, this person also thinks that you have moved on. Now, this is a general love reading. Of course, it's not personal or private. You know that. And for that reason, this is not going to resonate with every single person out there. Okay? So please do understand that this is for the mass majority. My antennas are honing in to the mass majority, but there may be a few where it just doesn't. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. This deck, I like to read in the reverse. And I go a little bit back in time to have a look at what happened in the first place. So something happened. Things were going great. Everything was just on track. But then something happened, Taurus, and you were wondering, why did this person start to behave like this? This is for those of you that never received any closure. This person could have ghosted you. They could have abandoned you. They could have faded over time. This person just doesn't have any of the same, they don't take any of the same actions that they once did. For this reason, some of you may be wondering, is it my fault? You know, did I do something that upset Taurus? What could I have done better? Now, as in the past, and I have repeated this, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it is your person of interest. You literally might be the ideal candidate, 85% perfect, right? We're never 100% perfect. But this person, 65 I'm seeing, they were only 65% ready to be in this connection because of their own feelings and emotions and the issues that they were facing. This person was not opening up to you about what was in their heart and their mind. I'm seeing the word emotionally detached. Guys, being in a relationship shouldn't be like you pulling teeth, right? It's like a glove. Fits perfectly, fits very gently, and it's a snug fit, but it's not supposed to be a struggle. If it is, then you have to reevaluate the situation, because that means one of you is trying to change the other, or the other is trying to change you. Either way, there's a lack of compatibility, and somebody here is trying to force that compatibility. That could be you, it could be a person of interest. Now, here we have illusion followed by magic. So we have here two major arcanas. Big changes here. Now, it's interesting. The illusion card talks about fantasies, intuition, emotion, and enchantment. In the past, what happened here, Taurus, was there was the feeling of being enchanted by love, for better or for worse. But then they were confused by illusions that may or may not have been real. Meaning, was this love real? There was intense emotions. And eventually there was the need to know what was real. Was this real love? At some point, when things kind of went downhill, this person was starting to feel and appear delusional. There was a sense of deception, delusion, discomfort with emotions, discomfort with relationships, and a lack of satisfaction. So even if things were perfect on the surface, this person actually felt a lack of satisfaction. Why? Because of a few things. Delusion, deception, discomfort with emotions or relationships. Why? Because they were completely confused whether or not this love was real or not. Was this real love or was this fake? Now, they didn't feel that this was coming from you. This was coming from them. They did not know if the affection that they had for you was actually love or not. There are relationships I've seen like this where people are so caught up in this view of how love should look like. The way people love each other, everybody has a different way of loving an individual. There's no set rule. There's no handbook in that way. There's no perfect way of loving. Everybody has a different way of showing it. And the problem here is that even if somebody was doing 100%, this person are contributing 100%, try to make the connection work. This person couldn't recognize that love. That's the problem here. Here we also have magic. Now, this is a very interesting card when reading it in the reverse. Magic here talks about how your person of interest felt like their power was being blocked. Blocked power, feeling under the spell of another. Manipulating or using others. A need to control situations behind the scenes. Secrecy, trickster behavior, which creates distrust. Now, this is interesting. Your person of interest started doing this to you because they actually thought that you were doing this to them, Taurus. For some of you, you may agree. Yes, some of you were doing this. You were being a bit manipulative, but not all of you. Your person of interest here felt, for those that this is applicable to, they actually felt that you were the one who was being tricky. Now, because of that, they were acting like this as well. It's like they were mirroring you. This is what they thought that they were doing. You could have literally just been a go-getter trying to get them to do the right thing, but they may have thought of that as you manipulating them. I'm just getting a random idea, like an example. Getting up on time in the morning to go and get a car wash, okay? Somebody may say something to that person to get up and go, but before, that person wouldn't get up and go. And so over time, when they start listening to that individual, they assume that they are being manipulated to do a chore or a task. So the way people view manipulation sometimes, it could be warped. It might be that somebody's doing it very innocently and they just want them to do what is kind of normal in society. And somebody else may think, you know what? This person wants me to do all of that and they're trying to manipulate me. So there's a different perception there, I see. And in this connection, your person of interest, Taurus, was manipulative, actually. Sorry. They were manipulative. And sorry, guys, if you find it annoying, please don't write in the comments your voice is annoying, because usually many of you know I'm not like that, okay? Here with the magic card, it does feel that your person of interest, they find it not logical, not real, not genuine. They find it, because they're doing it, they feel that you could do it too. That's what it is. And this is like that saying, hurt people hurt people. In this case, this person feels that if they manipulate you, then you probably are doing the same thing to them. So that's the problem. All right. Sorry to be so blunt, guys, but somebody last time wrote that, and a lot of other people had a lot to say to them, but I mean, I don't try to sound annoying. I don't like clearing my throat, but I have to, otherwise I have to keep pausing, and then it takes forever to put these pieces together in this file. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at that, eh? Look at that. Okay, so we have here the 5 of Cups. Now, this particular deck This is the Beginner's Tarot deck. Here, I like to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. We have here the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, indeed. They definitely feel that you have become a cold-hearted individual, not because you are that, but because whatever they have done to you, they feel that anybody in that position would have acted like this. Your person of interest here is very opinionated. They may have been, every time you may have said something, it could have been that they always want to win the argument. I'm getting the word stubborn. I'm getting the word arrogant. They're not a bad person. But the way they think was like their opinions matter. And they need you to understand why they think the way that they do. And they found it sometimes annoying that you don't understand their point of view. And therefore, they would try to make you understand. And it would get to the point where they're trying to change you, which is why that feeling of manipulation comes in too. That you need to think like me. This is the reason why. But it's not always the right reason. For you, it might be right. For them, it might be wrong. Vice versa. We have here the Five of Cups. Your person of interest now has taken a step back and they realize that everything that they have done in the past in this connection, everything has gone downhill because of them. The situation has turned out to be what it is now. Broken, destroyed. All of it is just it's not working for anybody anymore. Nothing's working. The moving parts, nothing's moving. It's all seized up. This person knows and they feel that they have caused these problems. And the issue is that they're not even moving on from that guilt or that grieving process. Remember, you did have grief earlier, right? The problem is you do have to move on. If you want to be in a connection, you do have to move on from that. However, I do recommend not to rush. I do recommend to heal for sure. The Five of Cups here talks about how this person is crying over spilled milk. They realize that there could have been a great reconciliation in the past. Both of you could have connected. There could have been a celebration, but everything was ruined because of certain things that came into the mix, external things that may have caused issues, circumstances that were beyond your control and their control that caused an issue here. With a 3, I'm seeing third party in a way. Third party doesn't have to mean another person. It could, but it could also mean circumstances that are beyond one's control. This person couldn't give you the time, energy, and effort that you deserved, but there's also certain things that they did behind the scenes that really broke this connection down, acting emotionally detached, I'm hearing. Now we also have here 2 of Cups. 2 cups right behind this individual, and yet they are dwelling on the past. They cannot get over what has happened in the past. And this is a problem because they can't move forward if they keep dwelling on the past. In addition to that, here we have a little bit of silence. The High Priestess. This is your person of interest knowing and feeling that they want things to get better. They have a wish, they have a dream, they want things to improve. However, they themselves are taking a step back and they're not really engaging in much. They have a hope, they have a dream, and they have this secret wish. They feel that fate and destiny will bring you both together. However, they are just not talking about it. This is also self-reflection, meditation in a way. Knowing that at the end of the day, whatever is going to happen will happen for the greater good, but having a lot of faith in fate and destiny in the universe, having a lot of that. We also have here a beautiful card, the Queen of Cups. Now, your person of interest definitely loves you in this way. They do think of you in a very loving way, but they view you as somebody who has unconditional love to give to them. This is soft love, true love, motherly, fatherly love. It's a very soft, gentle, nurturing kind of love. Here we also have the Page of Wands. This is your person of interest. They want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you. They want to connect with you and send you a message. Now, this could be face-to-face or it could be a message. I'm seeing mostly this is a message, directly or indirectly. This person does not have the guts to reach out to you and to be bold. At least not right now. Now, keep in mind, this is a page, right? This is not a knight, not a queen, not a king. So this is right now somebody who is very youthful, very vibrant, very open, in fact, open to opportunities. The energy I'm seeing with this particular card is that your person of interest is they may act immature, they may be immature, or they also act, and maybe they are, very inexperienced. Either way, I do see this person not having a lot of wisdom, but they definitely want to reach out to you. The overall arching theme here, I have Queen of Swords. So I definitely see here the desire to connect with you. But the fear and the consequences of connecting with you, that scares them. The fear here is that, you know what? I have done so many bad things to my Taurus, and I have turned Taurus into a cold-hearted individual who just wants to reject me, who just wants to have revenge, who just wants to hurt me because of the things that I've done to hurt Taurus. Like I said, this person views you the same way that they view themselves. So they judge others the way they judge themselves. The thing is, it's a reflection. Some people have this really bad mindset where you assume that the way you are thinking, that the other person thinks the same. The reason why people do that, Taurus, is because there's no other way for them to think. They don't have anything else to compare it with, you see. That only comes from wisdom. And this person does not have that type of wisdom. So they assume that, hey, if I think like this, Taurus must be thinking like this too. But that's not the truth. I know, Taurus, if you are like that, cold-hearted and wanting revenge, being very angry, not wanting to talk, not wanting to be very communicative, the majority of you are not like that. That's why you're here. However, anybody in your position would have been like this, but that is almost like times 10 what this person's feeling, that, hey, if something like this happened to me, I would be like the Queen of Swords. But that's where the issue lies. How can this person just assume that you are going to be like this? That's where that whole immaturity kind of comes in, right? All right, guys. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's have a look. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. All right, we have here, don't stop, followed by perfect timing. Then we have no need to worry. Beautiful card. I love this card, guys, and many of you know if you've been here before, Big Happy Changes is, for me, a very beautiful card. There's so much in that card. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Alrighty. Interesting. So we have here, don't stop. Don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing, because if you do, you will be able to attract positive energy into your life. And I do see here a choice. It is up to you. So it's up to you. In this reading, now you have two choices. Either you can be with this person, or an opportunity may come and you may decide to go with someone else. And that's perfectly okay. It just means that the outcome is going to be different. The decision you make today will change the outcome of your fate and destiny. And there's many, many destinies written. You just have to choose which one you want to decide to go on. It's like a branch. You're the squirrel and you decide to go on one branch. You're done with that branch. Now you just decide to hop onto another one. That branch is still written. That fate and destiny is still written. So don't worry about it. If you want to try something, if you want to let go of this individual because it's just too complicated, there's no harm in trying. Just be very sure of what you are doing and make sure that you have emotionally healed before you make any moves. Emotional healing is important. We have here, don't stop. So they're telling you to keep that positive energy flowing. Things will come in due time. That will happen in perfect timing. This is the divine timing. There's no need to worry, Taurus, because there are going to be big, happy changes. I love that card. There's going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. Followed by, if you believe, then yes, things will occur. Now, the belief has to be practical. The belief has to be realistic. All right? So do remember that. You can't just wish something from nothing, right? It has to be logical. You have to have had some type of communication with this person to know that either they are going to respond to you or maybe you are supposed to respond to them. Like we have here, again, it's up to you. Some of you wish to do this. Some of you may not wish to go forward, and that's perfectly okay. Either way, guys, the beautiful card here is here, big, happy changes. Both groups, good things are going to come. For some of you, it may not work out with this person because, and you choose this, okay, because you actually deserve better. Whatever's written in your book of life will come to you. But it's because there's going to be something better down the road for you. So there's no harm in taking your time, heal, and see what you really need to do. We also have here, beautiful card, perfect card, success. There is going to be success for both groups. The overall arching theme here, we have look for a sign. So looking for a sign here, this could literally be signs and synchronicities. This could be understanding that somebody here is ready to talk. Somebody here is ready to open up. What I see here is you will know intuitively when the timing is right, when this person is to reach out and talk to you. At some point in time, that will happen. Taurus, that is your reading. Let me know, guys, in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Please do share your stories. I do read your stories as much as I can, and I do try to reply as much as I can. For those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio, and that is on YouTube. The videos are absolutely free, just like this channel. Now, the videos there are different. Those are not readings. Those are informational videos that I've created. So some are on relationship-related advice. I have different scenarios that people may go through, and the advice that I give they come from the basis of feelings and emotions. Why does someone do what they do? What are they feeling behind the scenes? So that actually is very important insight in knowing why somebody does what they do. Now, how do I know that? Because I've seen the average, I've seen the patterns and the trends with all of the readings that I've done. And so I decided to create that content on that other channel. The most recent one I uploaded right now is Letting Go and Moving On. I do recommend some of you have a look at that. It teaches you, I talk about, why some people don't let go, why they can't, and also why they should, as well as why it's so difficult to move on and why some people can't. So hopefully that will help some of you. I also have some videos there on past life and spiritual connections, as well as one on negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. This includes jinns, demons, evil spirits, spooky stuff, but it is very important to know that, because if you do, then you'll be able to get rid of those from your life and manifest whatever's written in your book of life whatever's owed to you karmically will come. And if you want to get a package for that, I do have packages. Please visit my website. The link is below. My website is www.asnointia.com. Go to the rates and packages section. There you will see I have some packages that are available with readings. And the ones I have right now, one of them is the Chakra Checkup package. So the Chakra Checkup package, I do have the ability, remotely viewing wherever it is that you're living. And I don't look at that specifically, but what I look at is the negative energies that is in the area and your home dwelling, at the negative energies that are there, the negative energies that are around your aura, that hover, and the ones inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. I have Angel Fake Heal to confirm what it is that I see. And eventually I tell you what you have, how many you have, and I teach you how to get rid of them. And it's important to do that. Whatever is written in your book of life will come to you. Whatever is owed to you karmically will finally come to you. And if you've been trying to manifest and nothing's been happening, that's the reason why, because you have blockages. Those negative energies are blocking you. And once you do that, whatever's owed to you will come to you. Now, I also do love readings. The one I have available right now is the PDF plus the audio, a lot of details there. And I also have one that is on past life, spiritual connection. So have a look at that. Not all of them are always past lives. There have been some anomalies where it's a future life. Very rare though. But just putting that out there because some people may think that every single lifetime might have been in the past. That's not what I've seen and not what I've experienced the way I do my readings. So have a look, guys, at the description before you decide to place an order. Now, some of you might just want something simple to get rid of negative energies. The Holy Light package, which is a self-help guide, is very helpful. You can always get that as well. The only difference is that one does not come with a reading. The Chakra Checkup package does come up with a reading. I also have some other self-help guides, and that is, one is to teach you how to create holy water so that you can actually drink it. Plain, simple water. It's just the method really counts. And that is to cleanse the inside from negative energies, in addition to some other packages if you want. It's very powerful. The Holy Light package is very powerful as well. And I also have one for getting rid of negative energies in terms of the family generational curse. Yeah. I've only created some of these ones because once in a while I've come across people when I'm doing my negative energy readings. Some of them have family generational curses. Some of them don't. So that's why I create a separate package for that in case you guys actually feel that you might have something like that. You can go ahead and get that. It's very affordable. I've kept them at quite reasonable prices, guys. All right. Let me know. Did any of this resonate with any of you? It's a very unique reading. I do see that there are some challenges here and a lot of awkwardness even. But this person is feeling upset about what they've done. They do want to restart. The question is that what you want? Think about it and don't rush into anything, I would suggest. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. Take it slow. All right, guys. You all take care. Stay safe. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all again. Bye now.